this demo, we'll show you how to run a one-way chi-square test in SPSS. A one-way chi-square test can only be run in categorical variables, which means that the data examined will need to be at the nominal or ordinal scale of measurement. Looking at our data set, we can see that we have 3 nominal variables in the data and 1 ordinal variable. However, our first nominal variable represents the ID used to identify each respondent and will therefore not be meaningful in our analyses. Meaningful questions that we can answer using a one-way chi-square test with our current data set include: is there a significant difference in the number of male and female students in the class? Is there a significant difference in the type of SRA option represented in the class? And is there a significant difference in the academic year represented by students in the class? For this demo, let's focus on the first question. To examine whether or not there is a significant difference in the number of male and female students, we will run a one-way chi-square analysis on gender. Running this analysis in SPSS involves a 2-step process. Step 1. Go to Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogues, chi-square. Step 2. Select Gender and move it over to the test variable list by clicking the embedded arrow. Then click OK. Your output will look like what's displayed here. SPSS will show you a computed chi-square value, its statistical significance, the observed frequencies of the data, the total sample size, or N, the expected frequencies of the data, and the residuals. In response to the question, is there a significant difference in the number of male and female students in the class? The answer is yes. You can tell this because the significance level shown in the output is less than our cutoff of 0.05, which means that there is a greater than 95% chance that the results we found were not due to error. On inspecting the frequency table, we can see that there are 74 male students in the class compared to only 26 female students. Based on our analysis, it is safe to state that the number of male to female students is larger than we would expect by chance. When a categorical variable has more than 2 subcategories, a more fine-tuned answer to the research question can be given by using a post hoc test to further drill down into the data. This involves calculating the standardized residuals and comparing it to our standard cutoff of 1.96. It is important to note that SPSS will not calculate the standardized residuals or a phi coefficient for a one-way chi-square test. However, these values can easily be determined using the output from SPSS and the equations described in the chi-square lectures.